Hello and welcome to the PeamCast, where we talk about progressing electronics and more. Today we have a special guest. We have Cody Carlyle. He is my friend. He knows a lot about tech, and we're just going to talk about December 21st, 2012, and our theories on that. So, go ahead, Cody, and tell me what you think.
Alright, first off, you got to take into consideration that a lot of this stuff is honestly a pretty touchy subject for some people.
Definitely.
Because, okay, first off, you have, all the different religions in the world. Each one, this is, again, touchy, but each person, has a different belief. People believe in the Mayan calendars that everything's going to come into, just completely and utterly crash. Then you have these, I don't really know what you want to call them. I guess, extreme radicalists. They fear, the entire stock market's going to go down, terrorist attacks.
Exactly, just like the show, what's that show? Preppers or something?
No, I was going to say Walking
Doomsday
Dead,
Preppers.
but...
There's a show called Doomsday Preppers. Where,
Oh, yeah. Those,
Yeah.
And, that's another thing. Those kind of people, okay, in all honesty, I'm one of those guys who has, kind of prepared for, in the event that, say, terrorist attack. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got a little setup,
All right.
ready to go. All this other stuff. But there are people who have actually taken the liberty of, getting thousands of pounds of food underground.
Oh, yeah, I know. People build bunkers, and they'll can food for years, and they'll stockpile money, and just buy a whole bunch of stuff like gas masks and all kinds of stuff, and they will spend a fortune on it just preparing for the worst.
Well, another thing that you're going to want to take into consideration is the government, which, again, you're going to want to be careful about, what is said, just right now, and all this other stuff. You're going to want to be careful. But the government, just if they start to control what you can and can't do, then you're pretty much screwed.
Okay, now let's talk about what do you think? What is your opinion on this whole situation? Do you think the world's going to come to an end? Do you think the economy is going to crash more than it already has? What do you think the situation will be on December 21st of 2012?
First off, I have several different opinions, but my number one opinion, just my number one thought, I'm not really worried. I don't have any straightforward thoughts, but I have thought out different angles and perspectives of things that can happen. Example, what better time for a terrorist attack than when we're celebrating New Year's Eve? In the middle of New York with everyone watching.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That is something that literally I have thought about. No, not doing it myself, no. I actually value my life.
Yeah, I think personally everybody has been saying, well, the Mayans have been right about this, the Mayans have been right about that. Well, honestly, in my opinion, I think it's because people make them become right. They'll read online, they'll read online and see that the Mayans predicted this, and so they'll go out and do that. The Mayans actually predicted 2001, the terrorist attacks, 2001.
Exactly.
People think that the Mayans predicted that, and it just so happens that it did happen. But I think that the terrorists planned it on that day just because what the Mayans said, and it caused chaos. And I don't know.
And who's to say that they aren't planning right now?
Exactly.
I'm just saying, again, it's pretty touchy.
There could be a terrorist attack on December 21st of 2012, and there will be mass chaos. I have to warn everybody listening or watching this podcast that there will be mass chaos no matter what, even though, in my opinion, I do not think the world is going to end on December 21st.
If it makes you feel better, I honestly, I don't care. Just completely and utterly honestly, I'm just if it happens, it happens,
Exactly. Why? I don't think you should prepare for the worst.
Because, go ahead.
You should live to the fullest. You shouldn't prepare for the worst and hope and think, well, the world's coming to an end. We might as well prepare ourselves, and hopefully we'll
No,
live.
I hope to
That's not how
God that you aren't broadcasting YOLO. All right, guys. December, gonna end. Go YOLO. Come on, let's do this. Guess what? Nothing happened. Now you just
there
screwed
might be
your life
another
over.
meme. There will probably be more memes coming out on December 21st.
Well,
But
I'm waiting and seeing. Like, that's one angle, though, with the terrorists. Another possible angle is that actually some sort of completely and utterly global catastrophic event will happen.
yeah.
Now, is the world going to rip apart and Cthulhu going to come out of the moon and everything? No.
No.
But, hey, this could happen any day. But ever think of an asteroid?
It can't be predicted. Honestly, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, well, in 10 years from now, there will be an asteroid hitting the Earth. I'm not going to tell you that because I don't know and nobody knows. You can't predict the end of the world. Sorry for you believers that think the end of the world is coming, but I don't think it's coming. Soon, at least.
Mm-hmm. Another possible thing is just electronic failure. Like I said with the stock market earlier, I don't know how it could happen, but we had a few years back blew like some sort of fuse in one of the main power grids in some state and lost power to I think it was even the Pentagon.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something I don't know that much about, but I have heard the story about it.
All right.
But it's just scary. People putting all their faith into technology. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love tech. It's awesome.
Oh, definitely. I mean, we are in. If you guys wouldn't know, me and Cody are in a class together in school, and it's a tech class. So we know a lot about tech, and we have learned that the FBI is not good guys. They have been hacking like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And so that kind of puts in perspective what the government does have to do with all these theories about the world ending. And I talked about it today with one of my friends about Area 51, that really nobody knows much about Area 51. A little known fact about it, though, is when they make Google Maps, they Photoshop that area and black it out, make it look like it's the regular desert. But in all actuality, if you went to Area 51. If you went to Area 51, it would not look like it does on Google Maps.
I'm going to Google that right now. I actually want to see if it is blacked out.
It's not blacked out. It will look like blacked out as in like they photoshopped it and it looks different. That's what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Blacked out. Yeah, it looks like a desert. It just looks like a normal desert. There's some buildings that you can see. If you go onto Google Maps, it'll just look like it'll just look like the desert and a few buildings. But if you actually went to Area 51, it would not look like that. And you cannot actually go to Area 51. Nobody knows the specific coordinates of Area 51.
Is it bad that I just pulled it up on Google Maps?
Well, you can. Well, yeah. Did you actually pull up Area 51 right now? Yeah. Yeah, you can look at it from above, and you can look at where Area 51 is. But if you think about it, the government isn't going to want you to be looking at one of the biggest secrets in the United States, so they Photoshop it. And
it's a nice, pretty desert. I'll give it that.
Yeah, it looks like a normal desert. I mean,
all I see is an old military outpost. That's it. I mean,
exactly.
No, not that I'm trying to snoop on Area 51 or anything. I mean, yes. I'm not pointing the finger, but come on.
Another thing is, right now, currently, me and Cody are on the phone, and we are being listened to by the government.
Mm-hmm.
And you may think we're crazy, but the government listens to every single phone call. They point out certain words. When a certain word is said, it will be pointed out, and the government will put you on a list. Literally, they will put you on a list if you say a word a certain amount of times, and everything is secret. You don't know a lot about it. that's why I kind of brought up Area 51, and that's why I'm kind of saying 2012 could have a big mystery behind it. But you never know. They could be planning something. Anybody could be planning something, or maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know.
No, you're not crazy. I mean, in all honesty, you are making a valid point. Like, code words. Example, banana. See? Look, I just got dinged by the government. They just put my name on a list and said, oh, strike one for this kid.
Exactly, yeah. And even though the government is listening, if you say bomb a certain amount of times, like I just did it, I was put on a list. If you say that word a certain amount of times, you will be put on a list, and they could do anything they want. I forget what document they passed. Do you remember what that document was?
Hang on. Toss me a name real quick. Oh, you mean the document about, listening in?
Yeah.
No, but I'm sure it's somehow relevant to Watergate.
I can't remember what it's called, but, well, we should probably wrap this up. You guys tell us below, what do you think about 2012? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think the world is coming to an end, which I don't see any possible way that the world is going to come to an end besides a mass chaos? I don't know, just besides rioting and chaos, I don't think the world is coming to an end. So, you have any last words, Cody?
As far as, our topic, no, not really, but, I mean, if you guys ever want to, look into some of the stuff that I'm saying, I do some conversations every now and then somewhat similar to this, check out my channel on YouTube. We are Bear Agents. I am Pandy Bear. And just give me a shout out. I will try and see if I can feature in some more videos and stuff of these debates. And see what I can do.
I will put his channel down in the description below. And make sure to follow me on Twitter at LucasWillis23. I'll put that in the description also. And also remember that each episode you can comment below and tell me what you think the next episode should be about. And if I like it, I will subscribe to you. So that does it. That does it for today. I will feature Cody on some more of these episodes.
Oh, look at that. You're making me feel a little special.
In the future, he will be on more episodes. So, thank you guys for watching, and make sure to watch the next PeamCast. See you guys.
See ya.